Phosphorus, that is a magnet we have in our fridge in our house. Dogs have masters, cats have support staff, and that is definitely true. We love giraffes who play basketball. Hello, welcome. And Bobcat, if you're still kicking around up there somewhere. Yes, cats rule everything. Except they're also really stupid at the same time. Mr. Thomas Rice, how are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. Apparently we're having a snowball fight in the new home after we kind of possibly maybe deliberately set fire to the last house sort of by explosions. That all happened. Yeah, and Bird Brains is handily winning this snowball fight. Like really, are we doing snowballs or are we playing catch? Oh, we're playing catch with my work of art. Okay, that can't possibly end well. I'm sure he's going to murder somebody at any point. And Killbot turned back into Killbot, which we're all very, very happy with, because it was very confusing having two of them. Where is your sim? That's a good question. We could actually peel out of here. Remind me where you guys live. You're over here somewhere. Not that one. Not that one. Half of these houses are named the Brains family. So let's see if we can figure out where Thomas has gone. Are you in the crocodile family? I think you're in the crocodile family. I'm pretty sure. Let me go find out. Yes, save everything, game. Save all the things for me, please. And then we'll go check that out. I'm pretty sure you're in the crocodile family. I'm not 100% on that, though. Humans worship cats as gods. The cats have not forgotten about that. No, we haven't. Cats domesticated themselves. They moved in. They found a good thing and said, yeah, we're going to get in on that. These humans will totally take care of us, and all we have to do is kill a few rats in their grain storage facilities, and they will happily feed us and take care of us and protect us. Are you in the crocodile family? I'm pretty sure you're in the crocodile family. Let's go find out. Crocodile family is a very prestigious family. You're not wrong, Anon. You are not wrong, sir. Yes, save everything, game. Just stop asking me to save. Just save things, please. And how is everyone on this fine Friday afternoon? It's very warm where I am right now. Not as bad as it was last week, but warm nonetheless. Hang on, Vosros. Apparently I need to approve that. I'm not sure why. Mobile phones, machines, hula hoops, history lesson. Oh, I probably got flagged for freakin'. Out of all of that entire message, I probably got flagged for the word freakin'. But there we go. Approved. I'm okay with the word freakin'. That is just fine. I forgot we have a kitty here. Yeah, we should just have kitties in all of our houses, except the Brains family, because they don't take care of their pets in any way, shape, or form, and then we end up throwing them away, kind of. You see you. Where? Where do you see you? I don't see you. I see the two murder rooms. Murder parties have gone staggeringly badly here. Where the heck are you? Oh, you're at work. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're at work. That's right, I gave you the crazy crocodile hat, except it's not really a crocodile hat, it's the cow plant hat, but in my mind, it's a crocodile hat. Willow, welcome. Your cat hates cell phones. You must hate competition, right? Oh my, and your dog hates cell phones. Okay, no one's animals likes, my cat is completely neutral on the concept of cell phones. Could not care one way or another. Doesn't even know that they exist or not. Vosros and Anon are working at the same job. That's why we're in the same building. Okay, that's cool. That's good and all. When is anyone actually getting out of work? Like, not forever. Okay, fair enough. Why is there a windmill down here? Oh, it's the festival thing. Okay, it's the fall festival thing. Murder parties do indeed work much better in Machiavellian. Basically, the whole game is one big murder party. That's the point of the game. Get some people to come over and murder them. That's pretty much Machiavellian start to finish. You know, if you've got time to go research some things, that's cool. Mr. Rice is going to go cook. Excellent. Sounds about right for that time of day. 3 dogs, 1 cat. Only one dog hates cell phones. Yeah, my cat doesn't even acknowledge cell phones. I don't think there's any problem with that. Unless you're on your phone and you're not paying attention to the cat at those 30 to 40 seconds when the cat actually wants you to pay attention to him during that day. In which case, cell phones are awful. But apart from that, he's fairly neutral on it. Thomas, when are you going to be out of work? Fairly soon. Why don't you build up an independent case? Why don't you get slightly better at what you do for a living? That seems fair and reasonable. You're sorry you missed the last 2 Friday streams? No problem. Willow. I'm here. You know where I am. You stop by at your leisure, and you've been off kilter. I'm sorry to hear that. That is a perfectly justifiable reason to miss this silliness and nonsense. Bird brains, there you are. We'll check back into your house. We're on the crocodile family right now, but we'll check back into your new house so you can see it. Because we blew up your last house. I know I already told you this, but I like saying it over and over again. The old house is in flames, ostensibly as a way to try and get the firefighters to leave, which they did. It worked. It also took out most of the house. So we bought you a new house. Evil Genius 2, promising me a Shark Tank trap. We shall see. I haven't watched any previews. I'm sure there's stuff out on YouTube, trailers and whatnot. I haven't really looked at anything like that. Probably going to bake. Can someone tell me what to cook? Well, are we baking like a meal or are we baking desserts? Because I'm really only good at desserts when it comes to baking. My wife's much better at this sort of thing. She's an outstanding baker. But I can kind of sort of fake my way through an eclair or two. But she's much better in that department. Really want to try Machiavellian. Oh, it's an excellent game. It's an excellent game, Anon. It's absolutely excellent. It's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of right elements in it with the sort of base building and your research and your tech tree and, of course, the non-stop murder and consumption of human beings. That's all excellent. The only thing I had with Machiavellian, it gets, and I think anyone would agree with me, it gets very grindy in the mid-game. You are basically just pounding out research over and over and materials, and it's not a small amount of grinding to get the things that you need. That's the only reason I stopped playing it. I still think it's an excellent game, and I still play it in my off time occasionally, but it is super, super grindy in the mid-game. The early game is outstanding, and then the mid-game, you're basically grinding for materials and grinding for research points. And I was like, I don't think this is that outstanding to put on the channel. It was just basically, episode after episode of, and we've got another research point, and we've got another piece of materials here. If you need to ask, just make donuts. Well, you need a deep fryer fat, which I have. I could theoretically make donuts. Or donuts out of pancakes. That sounds even better. I like the idea of donuts out of pancakes. I should probably go look at someone who's doing something interesting here, because all of these people are just at work. That is the only thing that we're doing here. You know what? Go home. You're going home early today. You're going home early and on. A short day off, half day for you. Donuts out of pancake. All right. And yeah, okay, if you're only 10, probably don't play with the deep fat fryer. That's not a really smart idea at all. I mean, it's just dangerous. It's not a fun thing. The last thing you want is hot oil splashing all over the place. Teensy bit of a fire hazard, and it doesn't feel good when it gets on your skin. Let me tell you about that someday. Right, are you going home? Please say yes. Okay, just stop working and go home. I literally told you to go home. Yes, you've left work. Congratulations. That's what I told you to do. Okay, and now you're going home. Great. I'm going to follow you home. There you are. Are you going to fly home or are you taking a car? Why are you taking a car? You have wings. You have wings. Yeah, it wasn't a full day off and on. It was sort of a half day. It wasn't even a half day. It was like a 3/4, 7/8 kind of day. All right, you left like 20 minutes early, basically. You just skated out the door a little early. Like, the boss went home and you're like, I am out of here. I'm so out of here. Now, what am I going to do with all the murder rooms? Because I've got 2 of them now, and, well, I don't have anyone to murder. I could just bring some people over and try and murder them again. And are we going to have a ghost here now? Why did I put kitchen knives down? Oh, to see if they would murder themselves. Oh, another fire has started. Great, fantastic. I don't actually have anyone in there to kill at this point. Worked as a short order cook for a while. Yeah, those deep fat fryers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel you, Willow. I mean, literally, I know what that feels like. It's not fun, and those things just do not heal quickly at all. Even a tiny one will take so long to heal. Firefighters watch the first fire and never leave your house until the next fire breaks out. True-ish story. Are we doing a murder party again? I don't know. It seems to have started without anyone actually waiting to get murdered. Because, the house is burning down. And there's no way for those firefighters to get in there. There's no active door that goes in there. So, I'm just going to see what happens, really. I'm just going to kind of hang out, see what happens. The gnome is burning. The fireplace is burning and then burning again. Like, it's burning in the right place and burning in the wrong place. Anon is kind of freaked out about this, which is fair. Why don't you pet the kitty? Can you pet the kitty? Would that make you feel better? It would make me feel better. No? Okay, don't want any interactions on that. Okay, that's cool. You're just gonna check out the fire until the house burns down. Sorry, Anon, there's actually no way to fight that fire. There's no way to get in that building at all. I'd say delete the murder rooms until the next time. But since it's on fire, yeah, I think it's gonna solve itself, Anon. I totally think it's gonna solve itself. No, we won't kill Anon. He's a member of your family, Thomas. He's a member of your family. It's a weird, messed up family, but it's family, darn it, and we're gonna keep them going. Gnomes in Sim 4 are wicked scary. Yes, so are the dolls. The dolls in any Sims game are wicked scary, particularly in this one because they won't die. You can't get rid of them. Could you stop looking at the fire and go get the mail? I would actually prefer that you get the mail. This is gonna sort itself out, don't worry. It's just burning down. It's totally fine. There's no one in there. Apart from the gnomes, and we're okay if they get torched. Yeah, Anon is just super obsessed with the fire. I mean, I get it, man. I get it, but there's nothing you can do about it. Just watch it burn. You can try and extinguish the flames, but there's no door going in there. Oh, yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried, Thomas. Don't worry, I know you were kidding. I know you were kidding. There would actually be no real way to murder anyone. They can't get in. And walls don't burn down. That fire is contained within that tiny, tiny room. Everything in there will burn to a crisp, but everything else is totally fine. You are going to the fair today. Excellent. Sounds like a good day to be doing that. What is it, Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. Friday's a good day to go to the fair. Seems sensible. Yes, that seems like a perfectly appropriate thing for you to be doing. Good. Why can you not deal with the cat? I would prefer you were petting the kitty. The kitty's checking the fire out. Kitty's all interested in the fire. Should we feed the cat? Have we fed the cat lately? Like, you know, within this game month? Apparently we have. Okay. Problem here is, nobody's gonna do anything else until this fire problem has been dealt with. And I just bet you're not gonna let me get into the build menu while there's an active fire on the lot, are you? Yep, didn't think so. Okay, so I really do have to actually just let that burn. Seen a million ways to die in the Westminster Heights. People die at the fair. It's true. It's true. No, the cat is totally checking out the fire. Oh, it's fine, Willow. I do that all the time when I'm in other people's streams. I am reacting to the thing that you said 10 minutes ago. Yay! Because I just couldn't get my fingers to move quite quickly enough on that. And then the people in the stream don't even remember what they were talking about. Because that's the nature of streaming. It's sort of a stream of consciousness thing. You see what I did there? You see what I did? The paparazzi have shown up to take photos of either Anon or the kitty or the fire, which is good. I mean, probably the fire is the most interesting thing going on right now. Boy, it is a real blazer. That's a 12 alarmer right there. Oh, the gnome's put himself out. Good. Why does the gnome have a protest sign? What do gnomes protest? Unfair activities against gnomes? The heck are you protesting as a gnome? How can they see the fire? Yeah, the murder rooms have no windows. Yeah, I don't get it. They're really freaking out about it, though. They're very concerned. They psychically know there's a fire. I think it's mostly sorting itself out at this point. And again, I have absolutely no way to fix this because I can't put a door in because I can't get into the build menu because there's an active fire, so I can't put the fire out because I can't build a door to put the fire out in. So, you know, that. And I'm still very curious what the gnome is protesting. Apparently he's protesting loving pandas, I think. And this might be a samurai next to him. I'm not 100% on the samurai. I possibly have just been playing too much Total War Three Kingdoms. And yes, before anyone starts typing, I know samurai are Japanese and Total War Three Kingdoms is Chinese. I get that, but that's what made me think of a samurai. So we love pandas, and what may or may not be a samurai is what this gnome is protesting, I think. I'm pretty sure. The fireplace seems to be impervious to fire. Yeah, that's kind of the point of them. I actually spent 20 years doing that. Yes, that is exactly the point of them. Fireplaces need to be impervious to fire. That was literally what I did for 20 years. I can confirm that for you. I don't claim to be an expert on many things, but that I am going 100% in. Fireplaces should be, under ideal circumstances, immune to fire. However, I made a very good business demonstrating how they were not, and fixing it. That was pretty much what I did for 20 years. So, yes, Willow, let me be absolutely super clear. Let me say the only definitive thing that I have ever said in my life that I am sure of. Fireplaces should be immune to fire. Even the mantle, if it's constructed properly, correctly, and is the correct distance away from the actual fire, then yes, there should be virtually no chance. Here's the thing, Willow. Here's the thing. All right, we're going into Chimneys 101 here. Under the best of conditions, the fireplace should be perfectly safe, barring human stupidity. That's where the problem comes in my experience. And my experience is lengthy. My experience is very lengthy. As I say, about 20 years. Someone wants to talk on the phone. Do they want to talk about the fire? Sure. Talk about the fire. The fire is raging on. I can't do anything else, so we're going to talk about chimneys instead. So the one thing I could never conquer is human stupidity. People do stupid things with fire. Insanely ridiculous, stupid things are done with fire that I cannot account for as a professional, or could not account for as a professional. So, barring people, a fireplace can be made 100% safe. Perfectly safe, safest thing in the world. And then humans come in and wreck everything. I could spend days on a stream telling you the number of stupid things people have done with fireplaces. It's just awful. Like, why? Why did you think that was okay when you did that? Why would you think that was an okay thing to do? User error is usually the cause of a lot of things. Yeah, basically people ruin everything. Like so many people spend time getting things to be wonderful, and then humans come along and do the wrong thing with them. Because we're humans, and that's actually kind of what we do. Our heads are kind of wired to say, I'm going to push the big red button and see what happens. That's how we kind of got to the top of the evolutionary tree, not in terms of biology, but in terms of, like, outthinking other things. Like, hey, I wonder what happens if I pick up this stick and hit something with it. Oh goodness, I've created a club. Aren't I clever? That's kind of how we've gotten along in life. And then we do really stupid things and do stupid things with fireplaces. That was a bit of a rant about humans, but as usual on a Friday, I am grossly overtired because I work very, very late into the early morning. So, I'm riding on about 4 hours sleep. This should be just fine. Maybe we'll start talking about screen windows for things. People programmed the dang thing. Yeah, but people program them smart, and then stupid people get their hands on them. Or smart people get their hands on them and say, hey, I wonder what happens if I press the big red button. And then everything blows up. So that's the nature of humans. I would love it if other people came home and did something different than just staring at the fire, because I actually have no way to fix this, guys. I have no way to fix your fire issue. It's just a circle of fire that's moving around the room. It's like a fire elemental going for a stroll is what's happening here. And the fire is quite nice in The Sims 3. It's very good. I don't know if I've spent a lot of time looking at it. It's a very good animation. Little embers coming off of it. That's really nice. Nothing else I can do here, but that's really, really nice. Anon is probably going to spend the rest of his known days staring at the fire. He's about to pass out. I'm hoping that will break his staring at the fire thing. I figured out a club, Wax Hungry Lion, and Gets Eaten. Nobody liked Bob anyway. No, see, that's the thing. That's exactly it, Fosterhouse. Penge from the Geek Cupboard, welcome back, welcome back. It's a good one, Penge. We're talking about how basically stupid humans are, and yet incredibly clever at the same time. We make really, really smart things because our nature is to try and experiment and adapt, and then somebody comes along and pushes the big red button and everything blows up. So it's a kind of a double-edged sword, if you will, being a human. We're very, very clever and adaptable, and then we do incredibly stupid things. And everything goes horribly, horribly wrong. I was beginning to think those rugs were unburnable. No, they're perfectly burnable. It's just the fire is moving in a circle around the room. I'm hoping it's going to take out the protesting gnome who loves pandas and samurai, although we're not 100% on the samurai. Definitely a panda, maybe on the samurai, but whatever it is, this gnome loves it and he wants the world to see that. This other gnome is just sort of chilling out over here, hoping the fire doesn't take another loop around the room, even though we all know that it will. It's definitely going to do that. Anon, I know you're wicked wigging out for the fire. You've actually been wigging out about the fire for, I think, a solid 18 game hours now, standing there, just mouthing off about the fire. You're about to pass out. I'm telling you, sir, there's literally nothing I can do about this fire. I cannot get into the build menu, so I have no ability to fix your fire issue once it is started. It's just gonna have... Okay, we've burned it out. All right. The protesting gnome stopped it. Like inventing planes and then inventing skydiving. Exactly. So someone like the Wright brothers goes to all the effort of inventing human flight and go, my God, we have mastered the skies. We have become Icarus. We have mastered the skies like the gods. And then some other guy comes along and says, hold my beer, I'm going to jump out. That's pretty much what we do as humans. This is our nature. Our nature is to be incredibly clever and ridiculously stupid at the same time. I see Anon has completely gone to bed because he spent a full day screaming about the fire. While the fire's out, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of doors in that area, just in case there's another fire, because there probably will be. I'll just slam down, I don't know, a door here. Can I get a door over anywhere else at all? No? Really? At all? Okay, I'm just going to demolish everything that lives in here then. That and, well, mostly the fire-making thing. Okay, we should have no more problems with fires in the fire murder room. There's a right way and a wrong way to planes. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I wonder if skydiving started as a war thing. You know what? Bird Braids and Bobcat can't be too far away. I bet they know. One of the two of them or both of them know. And if both of them know, they'll probably have a small debate about it, which is heartily encouraged. I was saying, if at first you don't succeed, give up skydiving. Ha! I see what you did there. I see, because you're falling out of the plane. I see what you did. Yeah. Yeah. The nature of humans is hold my beer. That is not strictly an American thing. That is an everything thing. Thomas, what are you doing? You are... Oh, you're eating food. Okay, that's a really smart thing for you to do. You're not actually that hungry, though. So, watch the old tummy there. Don't want to be jacking up the caloric intake. And somebody needs to deal with the tomatoes, please. Somebody needs to deal with the tomatoes. Hold my tea. Exactly. Hold my tea a second. It's a longer story than it needs to be, but in Total War 3 Kingdoms, each character has their own little quote that they have underneath their character bio and their portrait. It's splendid. It's just an outstanding game. It's absolutely a strong contender for anyone's game of the year. So there is a character who tends to be a, well, let me back that up by saying most of the quotes are something very noble and righteous, like we must unify China, or, all shall fall beneath my might. Something very pious and righteous and powerful sounding. And then there's a character who is historically known to be a drunken brawler, and his quote is, hold my wine. And that's it. Just hold my wine. And he's an outstanding character. You should totally get him on your team. Skydiving started as a county fair event. There we go. I knew Bobcat and or Birdbrains would know the answer to that. I knew that. So yes, all right, so as a county fair event. Okay, so again, stupid humans. Like, okay, ticket prices are a little, ticket sales are a little lax at the county fair. What can we do to drum up business? And somebody is looking at a plane going, hang on, I've got an idea. What if I, guys, we're going to go up in the plane. Now, people have seen the plane before. People have seen the plane. They're not impressed by the plane anymore. It zooms around in the sky, and then it lands, and there's a polite round of applause. But everyone's kind of seen the plane right now. What if, instead of flying the plane, we jumped out of the plane? And somebody else thought, cool, let's do that. There's your skydiving right there. Gardening is fun. No, well, yeah, I mean, it's broadly fun, but let's learn about that later. Thank you. What is that? Oh, the kitty's hungry. Hang on, everybody stop. The kitty's hungry. The kitty is super hungry. Anyone who is in this house needs to immediately get up and feed the kitty. Oh, never mind. There's food in the bowl. Okay, stop panicking. Everyone stop panicking. The cat has been cared for. It's okay. Everyone should just calm down now. Everyone calm down. Cows like to watch stupid humans. They find it moving. Sheep just bleat about the stupidity. I get what you're doing there. I see what you're doing, Vossros, with the punny wordplay and whatnot. Let's just blaze. Why is the cat still sad? I'm not okay with that. It needs to scratch something. I feel I've put up scratchy things. Yeah, I put up... No, that's a toy, actually. Sorry, kitty, I didn't actually put up a scratchy thing. I will totally do that right now. We've got 16,000 simoleons. I'm pretty sure we can afford a scratching post. Yeah, that can live right there, right in the middle of the room, because cats before humans. That's how this plays out. Okay, you've got food. Now you just need to be social. You're a cat. You don't need to be social. That's the exact opposite of cat. Because clearly whomever designed The Sims did not quite go through the Wikipedia on cats. Cats, oh, alright, well, fine. Then when somebody wakes up, we'll play with the kitty. You can try playing with kitties, they're not into it. It's really just for the human's benefit. The cat is just tolerating it, is what's happening. There goes the scratching. Okay, you found the scratching post. Oh, the kitty is so cute. Good job, kitty. Good job at scratching at things. And somebody needs to get up and play with the cat. Like now. I don't care that you're asleep. Get up and play for the cat. No, don't change its name. Just pick it up and play with it. It's just that simple. A sim cat should fixate on one sim and just only accept attention from that one sim for the rest of their lives. Yeah, although our cat does really split the difference between myself and Mrs. Dave because we offer different benefits. My wife is apparently much more snuggly. So the cat will snuggle with Mrs. Dave, and he'll be all over me like white on rice because I'm the guy with the tuna. So he knows damn well I am the tuna provider in this family. Because I'm the only one who eats tuna. Mrs. Dave does not particularly enjoy tuna. So I am the tuna provider, and he knows that damn well. So he will suck up to me. He will try and gain my attention in order to get tuna. But in terms of, like, lazing around being snuggling on the couch, it's Mrs. Dave all day. So he will split the difference. He will favor one or the other of us, depending on what he feels he wants to have happen, whether it's sleeping or tuna, and he can go either way with that. A funny advert of late with a cat and a balloon saying, "You're adequate." That's, yeah, I think that's pretty much cats' attitudes towards everything. We tolerate you. We tolerate you in exchange for a safe living environment where we don't have to fend off other predators. Okay, so Thomas, you picked up the kitty, and now you're putting down the kitty. Yeah, that's how cats work. Now, see, Thomas understands how cats work. Okay, give him some affection. Let him sniff your hand, because apparently that has to happen all the time with every single cat, even though you've been living with the cat for years. Talk to the cat. Cats don't actually speak English, Thomas, but go ahead and knock yourself out with that. Game-related question, why do you play The Sims 3 and not The Sims 4? We get that question almost every week from, people who are just blazing through the stream and go, hey, why aren't you playing The Sims 4? There's no hard and fast answer to that. I just played The Sims 3. There's nothing wrong with The Sims 4. I guess I play The Sims 3 because I'm the most familiar with this iteration of The Sims. This is the one I've played the most, although I played the bejesus out of all of them, frankly. What are we going to do here? A promotion? Will I accept this opportunity? No, I probably won't, game, but thank you for asking. I appreciate your interest. So there's no real reason. I don't think one is better than the other. In fact, we talked about that often in this stream, is they're all good. Every version of The Sims has different pros and cons. So some things are better in one version and worse in another, and vice versa, and back and forth and up and down and side to side. Sims 3 is just the one that I've probably played the most, so it's the one I'm most familiar with, which lends itself easily to streaming because I can kind of play it casually and talk to you guys. So nothing wrong with Sims 4. I own The Sims 4. It's a great game. Graphics are outstanding on it. Looks great. Sims 2 and 1 haven't aged too well in that regard, and that was a very long way. Oh god, the horse is back. The horse is the metaphor, the portend of something dramatic happening. Was it the male? Is it dramatic male? It doesn't seem to be. The male carrier is just doing some idle stretching. Alright, whenever the horse shows up, I get freaked out because the horse only seems to show up at really dramatic, important events like weddings and deaths. So, is something going to burst into flames again? Yeah, it's Doom Horse, exactly. Anon's got it right, it's Doom Horse. It's not even Doom. I mean, he showed up for the wedding, and that was like a happy event. Well, it was happy for the first 48 hours, and then Birdbrains divorced the spouse, the alien lady man. So the marriage was happy briefly, and then it wasn't. But we've got a plan for that. We're working on that plan. Speaking of that plan, I should work on that plan. Vostros got a raise. Super. Okay. I actually want to go check in, strangely enough, with Bliffy. We haven't checked in with him in ages, and we've got a plan working there. The lone horse of the apocalypse? Yeah, one of them. Of the apocalypse. Yeah, he's just a random horse, and every time he shows up, something dramatic has either happened or is about to happen, and he unnerves me. I think it's some unknown and deeply hidden meaning in The Sims as a whole. I think if we could divine the true nature of the horse, we would understand far more than just The Sims. I think there's some big thing going on with the horse. No, that's the crocodile family. I want to see basically... nope, that's the plush lion family. Good effort game, but not the one I was looking for. No, it's going to be one of the many families that is named Brains around here, because that was Bird Brain's secret plan this entire time. It can't be hard to find. He lives in a shed. Oh, is that him? No, that's Alien Lady Man. That's not even him. No. Oh, that one? Nope, that is Alien Lady Man. Never mind, it's a different one. This is... Nope, wrong one again. 10-page essay, double-spaced, and submit it by next Friday's stream. No. But thanks for asking. Oh, there he is. I found him. I see you. I got you. Yes, save everything, Gabe. As usual, just please save all the things. Thank you. Thank you. I've done my time in college. I don't need to write any more essays. The easy way to skate through college essays is you write one sentence, and then you write it 2 more times in succession, but use slightly different wording. That'll get you through a 10-page essay, no problem. The end is... Nay! I see what you did there. I see what you did. Yeah, even Vosseros liked that one. You earned Vosseros's pun respect. Well done, sir. Well done. Vosseros is probably kicking himself that he didn't think of that one first. Probably did. Just couldn't type fast enough. Right, so the shed that is now the lunatic house, and by lunatic I mean it just looks ridiculous. Yeah, it's gotten a little silly at this house. Yeah, there we go. That's the silliness in full effect, except without the open concept. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Nothing to see here. I'm sure this is not detracting from the property values of the outlying neighborhood at all. I'm sure the neighbors love this. I have a relative who's working on her master's, and she's complaining about all the writing. Well, Willow, teach her or him that trick. That's what got me through every college essay. Write a sentence and then write it out twice more in succession using different wording. You're saying exactly the same thing, but it sounds like you're elaborating on your thought. Works like a champ. Absolutely. Go ahead and pass that on. Is that a chimney on the ground? No, it's a pillar, apparently. It's a pillar, according to The Sims. It's supporting something. I don't remember what. Or possibly nothing. Yeah, no, it's supporting this tiny, tiny piece of wall here. That's what it's supporting. And that area of the room is inaccessible anyway, so there's actually completely no point for this pillar. But we're keeping it anyway, because pillar. I have a master's in English. That wouldn't have worked. I'm going to tell you, Willow, it worked. Worked like a charm for me. I probably had less competent professors than you. They were probably less talented, but they fell for it every damn time. I skated through that just fine. Or at least essays I was bored with. I mean, if it was an essay I was interested in, then I'd put, more effort into it. If it was just like some silly essay that I didn't care about, then I'd use that trick every time. And space appropriately. Double space. How about triple space? 2.5, that worked pretty well. You can almost kind of not figure that out. And again, I probably had perhaps lazier professors than Willow. Vosseros has a master's in talking rubbish. Very hard courses to master. That's admirable, sir. Because so many people go into that field, but it's kind of like, tons of people go in, but very few people are able to stay the course. I did, however, fudge on my very last essay. I upped the font by 2 points. Oh, well done, Willow. Well done. I'm going to remember that one. Nudged my paper up by a page just by adding 2 points to the font. Excellent. Well done. Bliffy's coming home from work. Yay. What is it exactly you do for a living again? You're a filing clerk. And you have $1,900. That's a very well-off filing clerk. And that's considering we spent most of your money on upgrading the ridiculous house. Now, the important part of this equation is how is your relationship with Alien Lady Man? Because we have a plan. We're going to marry Alien Lady Man back to Bliffy in order to sort of spite Bird Brains for divorcing Alien Lady Man. It's all a telenovela drama I've got going on here. Oh, sure, you're going to come over in a while. You're darn right you're coming over in a while. They got a thing going on. Oh, this room is hard on the eyes. It's very Austin Powers, though. It's very 60s Brit. Which reminds me, seeing as I have several Brits in the audience right now. Hello, Squig. Welcome. Welcome. Honorary PhD in tea. Would that be a PhD? I imagine it would. So I was working at the restaurant I was working in, and a whole bunch of Brits came in. And it was very, very sunny and hot that day. And I'm like, you know what? I know where this is going. These are folks who are not going to want to sit in the sun. Because we have this open patio. You can sit outside, and it's very, very cool. And the very first thing they said to me immediately was that they did not want to sit in the sun or the heat. They needed to sit in the shade and drink beer. And that was why they came here. Like, you know what? Can do. Can do, guys. I already know what you want. You want beer and shade. Can do. No tea on the property, though, that I'm aware of. Bliffy, go romance Alien Lady Man. Time's a-wastin' here. Time is a-wastin'. Let's do all the romancy things. And one of them, and a couple of them, and a few of those amorousy things. Whatever it is that you're amorously doing, go do it more amorously more. So yes, Penge has a PhD, I would like to think, and probably some sort of degree in loveliness, I would imagine. That's probably in there somewhere. That's probably like an A-level or something. Wait, A-levels is the better ones? Yeah, O-levels first, then A-levels, as I recall. Don't take the phone call while you're trying to romance Alien Lady Man. It's not polite. People don't like that, so I've been told. Oh yeah, they're fine. Yeah, we've got this all day. Can we just get a wedding going on here? Is that something that can happen? How about we just marry these two off here? Can we get a... No, can't get one of those. Oh, we'll do that while I'm in the neighborhood. And I would like to get a... whatever it is, proposal going on here. I'd like to get a offer to marry Lady Man here. No? Not a one, huh? Okay, fair enough. That's fair. Right, well, we'll keep working on it. They can't get much more happy than they are right now, so it will be fine. Oh, yeah, do that. Do some making out. And then do that. And then run down this list. And then do some more of those. Yeah, give flowers. Sure. Perfect. People move fast in Simland. Yeah, you're not wrong. And actually, they slowed it down in Sims 3. It's Sims 2. You could be married by the end of the day. You could meet someone in the morning and be married to them in about 6 hours. You could just race through the romantic process. They have the lifespan of fruit flies if you turn aging on. That is very true. That is very true. I mean, I get it. You can kind of build dynasties and watch your town evolve, but damn, they die off the next day. You gotta do everything quickly around here. Alright, he and or she is digging the flowers. Can we get a proposal out of that? I mean, we've brought flowers. I feel that's worthy of marriage. No? Okay, how about we start with going steady, and then we go to complete marriage, because that's how things work. Alright, we've reached that level. Can we get to proposal now? No? Alright, well, do that, and then do some other things. Ah, there we go, proposed marriage. Alright, end of the day, we're getting married. And Willow created a household with a husband, wife, and kids. Actually had to romance the husband and wife. Yeah, if you start out with the family thing, I don't think they automatically are romantically inclined. I don't even think they necessarily like each other. I mean, they have some relationship, but you actually have to build up friendships with them. Did the flower appear out of Bliffy's derriere? No, that's only YouTuber's life. OMG, apparently. That's the only time that you pull flowers out of that area, is when you're playing YouTuber's life. OMG. Apparently. Okay, so are we married? No, we're not actually married yet. Hang on. We should get married. We're just gonna have this happen right now because I want to see the messed up family tree that results from this nonsense. Remind me where that lives. Entertainment parties. Parties. Am I remembering where the... Oh, I had a beast of a time finding where the wedding arch was the last time. Alright, does anyone remember where the wedding arch is again? I've lost it. It's definitely not here because that's an umbrella. Those are different. Those are totally different. Is it in decor? I feel like it was in decor. I totally remember us having a wicked problem figuring out where the wedding arch lived. And I don't think it's in parties, where it would naturally be. Would be in parties, but it's not. Outside decorations. Okay. Decorations, sculptures, roof, rugs, curtains, blinds, mirrors, walls, miscellaneous. Okay. I don't have outsidey things. I don't know where outside is. I mean, I do. I do technically know where outside is. So decor. It's not plants. It's not wall decorations. Mirrors. It's not sculptures, is it? No, it wouldn't possibly be sculptures. But, while I'm here, have a freaky gnome. Okay, who is also protesting things. Good. It's not in miscellaneous, is it? I feel like it was in miscellaneous decorations. Unfortunately, miscellaneous decorations is one of the larger categories. But I feel like it was in here, and I don't kind of know why. By room. Good call there. All right, sort by room. Where's outside? Not alarms. Why would I want outside? Okay, outdoors. Yup. Outdoor activities? There it is. Okay, it's in here somewhere. Okay, perfect couple wedding arch. I should take a moment to actually figure out where that really lives, because I don't often do the sort by room thing. It's just not how I do it. Okay, we need a party. We need to get married. Let the telenovela commence. What time is it? 6:30 in the evening? Plenty of time to have a wedding. Got all day to have a wedding. Throw party. Let's get, as they say, this party started. We're going to marry Birdbrains' ex-spouse, because who could be a man or a woman. We're not sure, and we don't care. It's all very gender fluid around here. Okay, and who are we going to invite to the party? Well, naturally, we're going to invite Birdbrains. That just goes without saying. And Killbot, while we're here. In fact, invite all the Brains family. Invite your own fiancé to the wedding. That's smart. That's smart. Little Leah Vlogs, welcome, welcome, welcome. At least give them a cake. I'm going to work on the cake. I need to make sure the guest list is full, including inviting our own fiancé. I'm pretty sure you need to do that. Pulse can come. Who else wants to come to this? Kisco can come. And John can come. And anyone else can come if they feel like it. Lionel can come because apparently he's got a romantic thing with Bliffy. So that'll be good for some drama. We need a wedding party. And of course it will be swimwear. Because we don't have any other kinds of parties. It's gender and species fluid. You may now be a female llama. Hey, you know what? You be you. If you identify as a female llama, who am I to argue? Because that does not impact my life in any way. My life is unaffected if Vossross is indeed a female llama, or possibly just believes he and or she may be a female llama. Throwing the party in The Sims 4 is harder. There's actually quests you need to do. I think, I'm saying one is not better than the other. I think that's kind of what put me back to the earlier Sims and away from Sims 4, was there's a lot more like questing and accomplishing things to do other things. And the whole point of The Sims is just, I should really do whatever the heck I want. That's like literally the point of this, is to do whatever the heck I want. What's been happening, Little Leah Vlogs, is we are basically building this telenovela drama where Birdbrains married and then very quickly divorced Alien Ladyman here, who has another name, but I don't think we've ever called him or her that name. And then Bliffy, who left the Birdbrains family, some would say kicked out, some wouldn't, is now romancing and about to marry Birdbrains' ex-husband and or wife. And the guests have shown up, including Birdbrains. So let the drama begin. And while we're doing that, I should set up some places for people to sit, but not normal chairs. Let's be a little more adventurous than that. I think we could have a couch out here, sort of in this general neighborhood, and possibly, how much money do I have? Not a lot. A big comfy couch over here to watch the wedding. Good. And probably some regular old chairs at this point. So one of them, there we go. You can watch the wedding like that. And you can have a metal folding chair to watch the wedding, so whoever you are, that's not going to be super comfy. Birdbrains is back. Excellent, Birdbrains. You're coming to the wedding of your ex-spouse, Alien Ladyman, to Bliffy. So, a little telenovela drama here. Sims 4 on your phone, and when Sims 5 comes out, will you play? Oh, probably. Oh, absolutely. I'd be shocked if I didn't. I've I've enjoyed every iteration of The Sims. I have no doubt I would be into Sims 5. I think they've got a bunch more DLC to punch through Sims 4 first. That's always the nature of The Sims. They milk it till it's dead. And that's fine. That's the way they've always built their games, is base game and then keep adding on stuff, and there's totally fine. We've had that conversation many times in stream. If a company does it right, then there's no problem with it. If you're putting out garbage DLC just to pad the game, then that's terrible. But if you're doing The Sims, where you're actually adding value to the game, or Creative Assembly, where you're actually adding value to the game, then I have no problem with paying for DLC. No problem at all. Be more than okay with the goals if the game would at least tell me how to achieve them, like how do I get every guest to sing at the same time. Yeah, that does sound rather annoying. That sounds really terrible. Yeah, zombies are crashing the wedding, but that's broadly okay. I feel that's fine. We should get married. Yeah, get married. Go get married. Is your fiance actually here? Probably. Okay, so there's like a lot of zombies. Oh, I was going to get you a cake. I forgot to get you a cake. Sorry. I'm not actually 100% sure I can afford it now. I will do my very best. I'm going to have to get you a really cheap table here. And, well, there's only the one cake, as I recall. So, might be... Oh, I can just afford you a cake. Yay. Oh, I can't put that cake on that table? Really? Are you sure about that? Okay, I won't. How about we do something else then? Dining. There we go. You can have one of them. And let's go back to cake, because cake... There we go. All right, we can just scrape by. I hope people are bringing really, really good wedding gifts, especially cash. Of course I invited Bird Brains. The entire Bird Brains family is here. That's not true. Beth is not here and my work of art is not here. But Bird Brains is here and Killbot is here and Polsk is here. So that's really the bulk of the family right there. Lots of trailers for Sims 5. Oh, I haven't. Okay. I haven't really been paying attention to Sims 5 knowledge at all. So yeah, if they're putting trailers out, then they're obviously on their way. I will be a teensy bit more excited for Baldur's Gate 3. I think that is now the number one thing I'm looking forward to, although Lord knows when that is due. That could be, as far as I know, years away. That could be, I mean, it won't be years, but it could be a considerable amount of time before we see Baldur's Gate 3, considering, they're really just starting to work on it. But that will, far more than The Sims 5, that will be the one that I am most looking forward to in the near future. Did you know with Bobcat, the HKG3 is one of the only NATO battle rifles to not use gas system to work the action. Until RimWorld, I didn't know that guns needed gas at all. I didn't even know this whole gas blowback thing was a thing. I thought you pull the trigger, something explodes, and a bullet flies out. Distinct lack of getting married. Yeah, me too. I was just, as you were typing that, I was saying that. I need you to actually go get married. Like now. Everybody go get married. Well, not everybody. Actually, specifically just two people. That's how a wedding works. Like, the two people that were planning to get married. There can't possibly be some sort of pathing issue. Yeah, they keep just Xing out here. Do they not want to get married at this point? To be fair, you'd pretty much played out The Sims by the second version. Newer, shinier version in your map. I hear it. I think there's been different enough things in each one. Like, there's things that I miss from Sims 2 that I wish... Why are you not getting married? Especially the building your business thing. I think that was when they did that the best. So, I mean, I basically agree with you. It is just shinier and updated graphics, but I think they all do tend to try and put some different mechanics in. I mean, Sims 4 introduced a lot of different stuff with the, well, questing, like we've been talking about. Seriously get married. Oh, I see. Lionel is having an issue with this because Bliffy is cheating. Well, yes, that's true. That's totally true. I mean, I did not engineer the romance between Bliffy and Lionel. That happens spontaneously. So I cannot be called into question for that. That is not my problem. But Lionel is having a bit of an issue about that. Bit of a tiny issue. Okay. Alien Ladyman is ready to get married. Bliffy appears to be a little meh on the deal. Oh, there we go. Okay. Finally, after numerous Lionel interruptions, we are getting married. And anytime now. Is the horse going to show up? This is what I want to know. Is the horse showing up? Or was the horse showing up previously a precursor to this wedding? I kind of feel it is. Everyone's exhausted. I don't care. Sit through the wedding. This is... All you have to do is sit here. Or stand. I put out a couch, guys. Did you not want to sit on that? Co-romance the constellation gnome we bought. There we go. We've exchanged rings, we've done other things have happened, and other things have happened. Super! Yay, now, I suppose Alien Lady Man lives here now, in the House of Insanity. Or I suppose Bliffy could just go live over there, because she's got or he, has a slammin' house. Don't know how he and or she afforded it, but it's awesome. It is absolutely awesome. Too late, Bird Brains, they're married. Too late. They're married now. I've engineered this telenovela drama. It is coming to fruition. The person you kicked out of the house and the spouse you divorced have now married each other. Although, I guess technically Bliffy did choose to move out. But I kind of feel that he was forced out. Everybody's hungry. There's cake. There's cake right there. Go look at the cake and eat some cake. And where's everyone else gone? Oh god, Bliffy's about to die. The wedding may have been his last function. Go deal with all sorts of basic human needs, please, including eating. Eating would be good. Lady Man is reading and Bliffy is in bed. Yeah, well, yeah, sounds like a honeymoon. Oh, getting married's exhausting. It's not a lot you want to do after all that. Well, maybe a couple of things. But, you know, reading and taking a nap is definitely on the list. It's absolutely on the list. I think one of the bride or groom has to cut the cake before anyone else can. Well, that's unfortunate because Bliffy's about to die, and Alien Lady Man is busy. Apparently looking at Kisco. So yeah, go ahead and cut the cake. I guess everyone can have cake. And cake's not really, nutritionally valued, but, you know, it's still cake. So there's cake going on. Everybody likes cake? Well, I like cake. Alright. What else do we need to do around here, is the question. Do I really need to do anything? I would really like to fit a double bed in here. I'm just not quite sure where that's going to live. Bliffy, what is your problem? Oh, that's your problem. Yeah, that is a problem. You should go and deal with that. I could just get rid of... I don't really need 2 desks, per se. Although I haven't engineered this top section ideally for a double bed. But I'm going to make it happen. Okay, you go away, you go over here. Can you go down here? Yeah, you totally can. And you can probably actually stay right there. Oh, except I don't really have any money. Well, I can sell the single bed. That'll get me some money back. And then we can buy a double bed for Alien Lady Man and Bliffy. Although I'm not actually sure I've received the little notification that says, is this where you want them to live? But now it is. Yeah, have this one. There we go. Delightful. Fantabulous. Rock that out. Okay, how's the cake coming along here? Moral sustenance. Yeah, it's pretty much that. Yeah, it's not sustenance in the sense of keeping you alive, but it is moral sustenance. Okay, Bird Brains, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I'll try not to burn your new house down. No hard promises on that, but I'll do my very best. Bliffy, are you dead yet? No. Okay, and you're eating cake. Wow, it's a good day. You're not dead and you're eating cake. That is a good day in my book. Oh, wedding's over. They're just all hanging out on the lawn. It's delightful. It was a lovely ceremony. Oh, Killbot's still here. No, Killbot is going home. Wait, is that Killbot or is that Bobcat? Because I've got 2. Oh, no, it's Bobcat. Okay. It's Kill Bobcat. Killbot? Cat? Bob? I don't know. Anyway, it's another robot. And now we're all going to bed. Super. It was a delightful day in the Bliffy household. Oh, just darling. I'm feeling really good about this relationship. I think this is going to last more than 48 hours. I'm fairly confident. More than 48 hours. So you can do that, and then you can do that, and then probably everyone's going to go to bed. Remind me what you do for a living, Alien Lady Man. Oh, you're an actor. Or actress. Who knows? Actually, it doesn't matter, because actor is not gender specific, so that. And somebody should repair the computer while we're at it, please. Go... Yeah, sure, call the repair technician. I don't even want to deal with it myself. Bliffy's off to bed. Everybody's broadly happy about things. He'll be tired in the morning because that bed is garbage, but here we are. Okay, and wait, where'd Alien Lady Man go? What are you doing now? Why are you talking to the toilet? Oh, you're talking on the phone in the bathroom. Okay, that's a little rude, actually. I thought you were talking to the toilet. I thought it was an alien thing. No horse, no remorse. Exactly. If the horse doesn't show up, this union is blessed for success. I think you're onto something there. No horse means no drama. Why are you all... Oh, you know what? I can actually sell off all this furniture. Wedding's over, people. Clear the room. Everybody out. Cake out of here. No time for cake anymore. I can't get rid of that because you're technically sitting on it. But there we go. There's some money back right there. Alright, now what do I do with them? Is there somewhere I can engineer a feud so they just fight each other all the time? Forever. That'd be cool. There aren't enough invasions in this game. I'd like to see more scenarios where one house starts fighting another, a la Judge Dredd Block Wars or something. But no, no, no. And you should probably go to bed, right? I mean, when do you go to work? 7 in the morning. Okay, so like wicked soon, actually. You should probably do that. And not read a magazine. Don't. Why are you doing this? Wait, who are you? Hang on, hang on. Whoa, where are you going, dude? Oh, you're the repairman. Okay, I didn't realize you came over at 4 in the morning. That's terrible. Put the couch inside so they'll have something to sit on. There is a couch inside. It's tucked into a corner in a very awkward space, but they have a couch. And it's a darling couch. It looks like it should be in a bordello. It's absolutely... And actually, now that I'm looking at it, matches the bed. I did well with that. Matches quite nicely. The repairman is freaking out. Do you know how to repair things? Please say yes. Teresa Brennan. Indeed. There you go. Welcome, Teresa. Welcome. You're all done here, and that'll be $50. Okay. Alien Lady Man, I kinda sort of just need you to... Wait, do you not sleep? You do sleep. Okay, go do that. It's your first wedding night. You should be sleeping in bed with your spouse. What has been happening? Well, the marriage has happened. Yep. Bliffy is now married to Alien Lady Man. And now they're off to bed, basically. Apart from that, you haven't missed much. I deleted a bunch of furniture. Oh, good. Alien Lady Man will go to bed just in time to get up and go to work. Oh, been there, done that. All right. So go to bed and then immediately wake up in, game seconds. Because you need to go... Wait, why are you sore? What were you doing? I don't know. But you're very, very happy because you got married. So you're pretty much caught up, Leo Vlogs. It's just marriage. That's what's happened. It's delightful. It was a tremendous ceremony. There was cake. There were couches. I've deleted them all since then. What's this gnome protesting? This gnome has a different protesting sign. He is protesting a dog that he loves, maybe? I'm not 100% sure on that one. Whatever it is, he's really protesting the heck out of that. Yeah, preaching to the choir, Willow. Go to bed just in time to wake up and go to work. We've all been there. That was my early 20s all the time. Why are you playing computer thingies? You're supposed to be... Oh, because you're not actually technically going to work yet. You just woke up on time to go to work. Right. Everyone's going to work. Okay. You go to work right now. Why aren't you going to work? You actually have to go to work. Go. Go? Don't go? I don't know. Why won't you go to work? What's wrong with you? Go be a best boy. Nope. Okay, you know what? It's fine. Don't go to work. It's fine. See if you get fired. I think it means a dog-friendly yard. Can you get a pet? We have a terrible history with that, Leah Vlogs. A terrible history with pets and children. We just don't care for them. Can I get in the Pet in the Sims? I absolutely can. We've got several houses with pets. In fact, we should probably check back in with the other families. Now that this is accomplished, it's really just... I kind of want to leave and let them make a ton of money while we're gone. Let's go this way. Check back in with the crocodile family. Yeah, we have a terrible history with pets. We're very, very bad at taking care of them. We could go check in... Which house did I build the mammoth cat room in? Was that the plush lion family? I think it was. I think we'll go check in with them. If the game will ever save. There we go. Much better. Where do they live? I think they're over on the other side of the town by the original Bird Brains family. No. There we go. They've got a cat, right? I don't technically see one. They definitely don't have one. But they have a tattoo parlor, so that's even better. Yeah, we're going to go visit these guys. Right. Game is glitchy. Well, it's an older game, Teresa. It's an older game. There's only so much I can expect out of this. I'm actually surprised it's held up as well as it does, because earlier versions of The Sims are often just unplayable. So I'm not super surprised it's glitchy. I'm surprised I can get as much out of this as I can. It's graphically, it took me ages just to get it to look this good. I know it's not even that great. I know there's some stretching involved here, but I had to do the stretching just to actually make this even work at all. So, there's the old Bird Brains house that we've mostly burned down. Mostly down. And, oh God, why do you always go for this weird angle when you first go to a family? Right, okay, so I did turn Bobcat into a killbot. Fair. Can robots have tattoos, or is that just a marker? Oh, these guys have got a dog. Okay, so I did keep this dog. That's good. We'll see how long that lasts. What if The Sims 3 shut down? I think the best they could do is shut down online support for it. I don't play it online. In fact, I'm very firm with The Sims about that, because they perpetually ask me to play it online, and I say no. I want to play single player offline. I still have that option in this old game. This is not an online-only game. I can play it offline. So that option is given to me when I fire up the game, and I say, no, I'm playing offline. So I think the best thing... I still have the game if quote-unquote, The Sims shut down. But we probably, online players, would be a little bummed, and there would be no more support for it, which is fine. It is an older game. At some point in time, they're just going to say, nah, we're not doing this anymore. I mean, it's not like they're doing The Sims 1 anymore. Or indeed, I don't think The Sims 2. Bobcat, can you pick up that rock, please? For no other reason than you've got nothing else to be doing while you're out there. And what lives in the shed? Is it something dangerous and evil? Please say yes. We're doing things, mostly I want to see if robots can have tattoos, because that's important information that I need to know. Where did I put the tattoo parlor? Oh, in the underground bunker, right? You cannot get a tattoo. Okay. Having malleable skin is a fundamental requirement of the tattoo process. No. Robots cannot have tattoos. Fair enough. I think we've all learned an important lesson today. Webcomic that has AI bots get their marker tattoos. Yeah, that's pretty much all you could do. Just whip out some colored magic markers and go nuts. What is my favorite Sims? I don't know that I really have one. I really did like Sims 2. When all the DLC was finally out for it, I really think they fleshed that one out nicely. I really love the way you could set up businesses in The Sims 2. I think that was the best way of doing that. Certainly the most interesting way of doing it, where you're actually setting prices and selling things and restocking. I mean, they just basically built a whole other game into it, of like a retail simulator into The Sims. So I was really keen on that. But I don't think any one version is better than the others at all. I think each one has its features. The dog sticking up the yard, that's probably not okay, I guess. And who's hungry? Oh, Kisko's hungry. Unfortunately, Kisko's at work. He's going to have to deal with that by himself. How about John? What's he up to these days? Also at work. How about Bobcat? Third time's the charm. Is anyone home right now? Yes, Bobcat is still home. Good. Well, Bobcat, if robots can't get tattoos, I don't think they can drink punch. That doesn't seem fair. That doesn't seem fair at all. Do you have CC or console commands or mods? No. I modded the heck out of it. I mean, we didn't even call it modding back then. We just called it stealing stuff off the internet that other people had created. And then somebody actually finally came up with the word modding for it. But way back then in The Sims 1, I modded the heck out of Sims 1. And then I kind of just got away from modding at all. I do find I kind of like to play the game the way it's meant to be played. That doesn't mean modding is bad or I have some sort of moral compunction about it. Mod the heck out of whatever you want to mod it out, but there's a point for me where it's like, it's not the game anymore. I this is not the game I purchased. I'm just making it be whatever I want, which is cool. That's a great thing, but it's not. I just don't really. I don't. Although I'm really keeping an eye on Fallout 4 Miami. I think that looks really outstanding. Absolutely, really outstanding. I think that would be great. So I am keeping an eye on that one. If I was going to mod something, it would be that. I do technically have a very tiny cosmetic mod for Fallout 4, but it's hardly worth talking about it. And Mads is here. Welcome. Welcome, Mads. Bobcat's the only one home right now, and the dog. Does the dog need any sort of attention from Bobcat? Probably. I don't know quite what kind of attention we can get from a robot. And do you have any scrap? No, you don't. You should take a visit to the scrap yard. Where's that live? No, that's Varg's Tavern. Probably the big junk area. Yep, go over there. You need to dig for some scrap, because that is your food. So please go do that. Little mod we made for Fallout 4 too. Oh yeah, mine's okay. Thank you, Leah Vlogs. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Hope we'll see you next time. Yeah, mine's just a cosmetic. It's just a one that adds the whatchamacallit, the armor from Fallout New Vegas that I can't immediately remember, like the Ranger armor or whatever. It just puts that in the game because it's really cool looking armor. That's the only reason I got it like that. Is just, it's the best looking armor in the entire franchise. Fallout Miami asked to use our assets. Wow, that's kind of cool. I was kind of checking. I'm talking about it because I was kind of checking it out last week a little more in depth, and then I realized that he or she, I don't know anything about the developers, basically started out doing it and then slammed on the brakes and went off in a completely different direction with a whole new team. But what is left over is the sort of, I don't know what you'd call it. You'd know better than me, Willow. I guess sort of the skeleton of it is you can download right now. But there's nothing in it. It's just sort of Miami. There's no NPCs, although now apparently the developer has plans to add stuff to the first version of the mod while they're working on the second version of the mod. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. The light armor stuff, yeah, it's I can't, am I saying it's not Ranger? It's the guy who shoots the guy in the opening cutscene. But anyway, that armor, and it looks very cool, and that's the only mod I have in Fallout 4. All right. Where's Bobcat? Why aren't you going to do your thing? I specifically told you to do a thing. I would like you to go do it. Whatever that is, no. No. Don't tell me to do a thing. Okay, now you're going off to do your thing. Thank you. Don't know much about it there. They used our assets for their mod. Well, very cool. Well, I just mean you probably know the lingo more than I do. I don't necessarily know exactly what I'm talking about most of the time, in fact. I very rarely know what I'm talking about. Sounds good, though. Make an effort. Right, junkyard. Specifically, junk. Go get some. Now. Because you need to eat all of this. Oh, we could grab a TV while we're here. Yeah, go salvage a TV. Why not? But yeah, Fallout 4 Miami does look very, very good. Just visually looks great. I don't know what the plan is for any kind of story or anything like that. I wasn't unimpressed. Well, no, that's not true. I was unimpressed with Frost. I thought, because I watched Many a True Nerd's full playthrough of it. Well, not full. He got to a point in the game and said, that's enough of this nonsense, basically. So I watched his playthrough of that, and I thought Frost was amazing right up until it completely jumped the shark. I was like, really? That's your story idea? That's like 2 steps away from a dream sequence. Or, I don't know, I woke up and it was all a dream. Anyway, I was really unimpressed with the end parts of the story, although the beginning were quite interesting. And I just cannot take that kind of brutality. That's not a fun way to play the game for me. I get people who play it. I get the insane challenge, and I get people who think Frost is the greatest thing that ever happened to Fallout 4, or gaming at all. But that level of brutal survival where, you step out the door and die is no fun to me. That's not fun. That's not an enjoyable way for me to play the game. I don't think that's... I get people who do. That's totally cool. But it's not the way I like to play games. So I never got into Frost. Mod is pretty small. Replaces textures in the game so you're not looking at the same... Oh, no, not looking at the same suitcase every time you look at a suitcase. Oh, that is good. Yeah, little variety. I like that. New California. I started watching Many a True Nerd play that. and I kind of lost track. There were other things that I wanted to watch more. Again, for no real reason. I think actually a lot of the huge it was actually less about the game and more about the way Miniature Nerd did it, which is just his style. But New California, like the whole first chunk of the game is reading computers and reading terminals and stuff. And basically there's an entire episode of reading. And I think, yeah, okay, there's like not a bullet has been fired in 50 minutes here. This is Fallout. So it was totally his style, but it wasn't. I think that episode I was just like, okay, I'm done. I have other things I could be watching on YouTube. Looked at Frost, not my cup of tea. No, not mine either. Yeah, there is a level of brutality where I'm like, no, this isn't fun. This is why the second I hear the word roguelike, I go away. Like, that's not fun for me. I don't enjoy... And that's not to say it's not fun. It's just not fun for me. And I like to make that super clear. Because people are like, oh, well, you're saying people who play those are stupid. Or, you're stupid for not playing it. Or you don't get it. No, it's just not fun for me. That's all. I don't find it enjoyable to be constantly defeated. That's a table flip. That's a rage quit for me. Poor Bobcat has sorted out. Yeah, I was kind of hoping somebody else had come home, which indeed they have, so we can go get him. Because I think we need to go rescue him from the scrapyard, because he has sorted out. Bobcat, where did you go? Where did the junkyard go, please? Oh, I walked right by it. Okay, go down here. Go to the junkyard. Thank you. Yes, visit the junk stop. Thank you very much. That's why I couldn't play Prey's DLC, but I enjoyed Prey. I never played that. Never played Prey. I mean, I'm aware of it, obviously, but I never played that one. Kind of, sort of gave it a glance over and don't really know why I didn't play it. I just sort of didn't. There's plenty of games. I have too many games to play. Too many indeed. And apparently The Sims 3 is one of them. Yeah, okay. Are you coming to the junk stop anytime soon? Oh, you've made it. Okay, good. Can you reprogram him? Oh, that just changes the traits. That's not as interesting as I want it to be at all. Just go fix him. Call a technician. Get Bobcat back up and running. And hey, you know what? While you're here, salvage this chair. We may as well take a chair home with us. And how much scrap did you get out of that? Quite a bit. Good. That'll feed you for 22 days, basically. And what else could we... Yeah, get the chair. Definitely. You know what? Get the table. No, not Bobcat. Don't have Bobcat get the table. Just get the table. May as well be stealing stuff while we're here. I don't know if it's technically stealing, but take it anyway. Indeed, Bobcat, you're actually quite well camouflaged here. You're safe from predators, and salvage the TV as well. You're totally safe from predators. Nobody will spot you there. You can go home. And I think we can fix those things up. And then, well, either put them around the house or sell them. There's some money to be made in junk. Why did you take a car? It's down the street. I suppose it is pouring rain. That's kind of fair. Okay, I see what you're doing there. It's kind of pouring rain. So get out of there. And then what did you park in your inventory? Do you have all that stuff in your inventory? Why don't you have all that stuff in your inventory? Where did you put all that stuff? Are you hiding it in your hat? Please say yes. Oh dear, Kisko's having a bit of a bad day. Somebody probably needs to play with the dog at this point. No, don't go there. Continue to play with the dog. I don't know, rub its belly. There you go. There's a magic pocket. Indeed he does. Oh, household items. Yes, you're right. That's 100%. Yes, I totally knew that and totally forgot that. There they are. Okay, do any of these things work? Because I can't imagine they're in good shape. Can't intersect other objects. Well, what if I just put it outside then, game? How about game? You know what, game? I'm going to put it in the underground bunker. How about that? Yeah, go down there. We're going to put all these things in the underground bunker. And that can live... oh, I don't know. Yeah, right there-ish. And then we'll put a chair right next to that. Perfect. Now, that being done, can I sell these? No. Well, not from there, anyway. No. Do I have to fix it? I probably have to fix it. Yep, I have to fix it or replace it for 450 bucks. Okay, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But at least we've got some really awful things that we pulled out of a junkyard. That's good for everybody. How's Bobcat doing? Has anyone come to fix Bobcat yet? No. No, just kind of hanging out in the junkyard. Oh, you can use your phone, apparently. Can you get a repairman over here? That would be good. No, don't adopt a pet. Probably go ahead and repair yourself first. Robot is still broken, Willow. Yeah, robot's down. And, robot almost got struck by lightning. Bobcat's days may be numbered. Okay, can we get somebody over here to call a repairman? Okay, how about you just try and do it from your house? Call a repairman. See if this can happen here. Alright, Phosphorus, I'll see you in a bit. Will they just short out again since it's raining? No, I don't think so. I think it's shorted out. Bobcat shorted out because of hunger. Aha! Okay. I have no idea what just happened there, but Bobcat fixed himself. So good job. Yay. Go home. Get out of the rain and go home. There you go. Get in your little jet boots there and get out of here. You can just jet boot around town. Except apparently you're going to take a car. I think the repairman was technically there. I just don't think we saw him. Because his truck was out there. Oh, wow, that really was short but sweet, Boss Ross. Okay, well, welcome back. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye, really. Okay, tattoo time. Who wants a tattoo? Everybody. Give it... no, don't get a tattoo. Give a tattoo. Why can you not give a tattoo? Switch out of their work clothes. Really? That seems unnecessary. Couldn't you just do that when I tell you to get a tattoo? I'm not actually sure we have a bureau. We may not be able to ever change out of our work clothes. Ever. Although we do have $11,000. I bet you we could buy a bureau for that. I bet you we could figure that out. Or indeed like a donut, Vosseros. Your arrival gives us pleasure, and your departure merely makes us hungrier for more. You can build me, game, a bureau. Thank you very much. And that can go... Yeah, that's a good spot for that. Live over there. And who was having the problem with work clothes? Yeah, change your outfit. Go do that. I don't know, change into your everyday wear. And you do that as well. Everybody change into everyday wear now. Wear it every day, just like you feel. Change into their default outfit when they take a shower. Yeah, they do. I was kind of hoping that if I told them to go get a tattoo, they would change into the appropriate clothing for that. Is that a vending machine? You're darn right it is. I don't actually remember what it vends. Candy, apparently. John is having issues with the bureau. There we go. All right, can people get tattoos now? Offer a tattoo to John. There we go. Tattoo time. Everybody loves tattoos. Well, I do. The adjustment bureau. I see what you did there. With the adjustment and the bureau and the thing. Why are people having issues with this bureau? Just open the door like a human. Why are you being a jerk about the bureau? Don't break it. I just paid money for that thing. I feel there needs to be something stupid down here. But that's how I often feel about The Sims. I don't suppose I can put a car down there, can I? No, probably not. How about miscellaneous decor? That's always a fun place to find something stupid. Like a CD rack, because those are important now. We need a CD rack down here. And a beach sign. Where can I park the beach? Can I get that, like, right behind the tattoo thing? No. Unfortunate. Oh, it's a big beach sign. Okay. How big is the beach sign? Can this go way up? Oh, yeah, it can. Okay. Beach sign needs to live somewhere. I swear that thing could go up a level. No, maybe not. Okay, you can live right there. Did I just block the gate? Possibly. Yes. Okay, you need to live somewhere else then. Or I could just move the gate. No, we'll put it on the side of the house. There we go. That is festive. Okay, everybody go back to tattooing, please. Like now. Yeah, do that. Okay. Sims are not doing what you want them to today. Not really. Will a bowling lane fit? Oh, good call. Short answer, yes. Long answer, I'm going to have to move some junk. There we go. I wonder if I could get one to slide right in there. Right in there. What is that? Hobbies and skills or sporting goods? Ah, bowling lane. It's not even stupidly... Oh, not quite. No, not quite. We're like a couple of tiles away from that. Oh, that would have been a good idea. Oh well. I'm kind of over trampoline at this point. No, frisbee is... No, not feeling frisbee. Shuffleboard? No. Anyone could play shuffleboard. I wanted a bowling alley. This game have hula hoop and or fax machines. I believe it does actually have hula hoops. Hang on. Hang on. Whoa. Hold the phone. I think we actually do have hula hoops in this thing. I might have been completely lying about that. Baseballs. Soccer balls. Not footballs, mind you. Soccer balls. Foot and handball. There's a snowboard, but I don't actually think we have it. Can I get a soccer goal in here? Please say yes. No, that would literally take up the entire downstairs. Okay, fair enough. That's fair. Soccer goals are large. You could extend the basement by 2 tiles. I could. Do we not remember my problems with extending the basement in the last house? Where I ended up creating like 5 other basements that were not interconnected because I was terrible at basements. I think I'm just going to let this one ride as is. And we'll figure it out from there. It's important we get tattoos done, though. That is the most important thing we are doing after we check out the CD rack. Because CDs are important. Okay, what kind of tattoo are we getting today? Probably something a little ridiculous. Yes, underground bunker. Thank you. Thank you, Willow. Although I think Birdbrains may own the copyright on the, or at least the trademark on the underground bunker thing in Birdbrains' own house. This is more sort of an, well, underground tattoo parlor is what we got going on here. And now there's CDs. So, you know, if you want to bring your CD Walkman thing, which were always a terrible idea, but go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, you can't do facial tattoos in this game. Speaking of mods, I bet there's a mod for that, but not so much with what we've got. Lower back, yeah, let's give him a tramp stamp. I think that's fine. And how about it's a bunny? Why not? And let's make that even more ridiculous. Actually, go back. Let's make it huge. There we go. And let's make it really prominent. Perfect. Excellent. Keep that. What else do we want going on here? How about your upper back? Not the back of the neck. Actually, back of the neck kind of is upper back in this game. How about a punching gnome? Yep, gnome punching. And no, don't change. Actually, do change the color. There we go. And make it huge, obviously. And make it really prominent, obviously. Okay. What's next? What else we got? Upper back, right? Let's try that one. Not a lot of options for upper back. I'll take the banner. No, that looks weird and stupid. Sold. Let's make that massive and very prominent. Good. How are we looking here? Oh, yeah. Looking good. Looking sharp. Looking sharp. Does this one have a disco ball? Not to my knowledge. I could possibly work something in. What am I missing here? Fullback. Okay. What do you consider to be fullback game? I'm going to sort of take the vaguely Henry Rollins-esque thing going on here. And we're going to obviously make that massive. And then we're going to make it very, very prominent. And the banner gets a little lost, but that's fine. That's fine. Actually, I want to back that off a little bit. It's poking into the bunny. Well, you know what? Too bad, bunny. There we go. Okay, round 1 complete. Round 2, what else are we going to do around here? How about the chest? And we still get a good view of the back tattoos, which is very, very important. Very important. Oh, I'm missing most of the tattoos. That's why I couldn't see most of them. I thought this was it. I am a dope today. Chest, how about flaming skull? That is gigantic and very prominent. And how about in the middle, in your belly button, there was another tattoo of a dolphin. Now, see, this one's a little more Henry Rollins. But this guy is not Henry Rollins. How about a carp? I'm pretty sure that's a carp. Is that a carp? I don't know. Well, it's carp today. And it's going to be huge. And it's going to do that. Cool. Alright, I think I'm broadly happy with that. Lock that in. Lock that in. There's not a skill for tattooing where they start out shoddy but gradually turn out better. That would be good. If they just messed up the tattoo. I mean, it's not good for the person getting the tattoo. But it would be good if they just kind of messed it up. And then the guy was really, really angry and it affected your relationship with them. Okay, you got tattoos that pretty much nobody will ever see unless we're at a swimsuit party, which is where we're always going to be. Reapply the bunny. I might go back in. Put the bunny on top. Could do that. If only it were that easy in real life and tattoos. Who are you talking to? Nobody at all. Okay, where's Bobcat? Bobcat is asleep. I don't know why robots need to sleep, but they do. And the dog is once again on the bed. Dog will not leave that bed. How's the dog doing? No, don't bathe the pet. I want to look at the dog. Dog is basically cool. Dog is basically okay right now. Kinda needs to go for a walk, but we'll learn to cope. And how about the food on the floor here that's rotting? Maybe somebody would want to deal with that. I'm just saying maybe somebody could clean that up. Now, that'd be good if somebody cleaned that up. Wait, we have to read newspapers as a quest? As an act of desperation, perhaps, but not a quest. They still make newspapers? I don't know. And if not, what do we all start our outdoor grills with? Who are you? Why is Countess Snipes in here? What's your problem? Can't just break in. Why didn't the dog alert us to this? Oh, and clean this food up, please. Why are you not cleaning the food up? Oh, you're already cleaning the food up. Okay, gotcha. You're already on task for that. WKRP was named after the carp. Huh. I did not know that. Okay, and showing your age. Yeah, you're showing my age, too. I watched WKRP. I did not know that's what it was named for. That is definitely some trivia I did not know. What was my goal? Oh, yeah. Puppy goes to bed, yes. And probably everyone else goes to bed. And Kiss goes playing darts. Fair. Fair and reasonable. Okay, somebody... What is this? I don't know what that is. Why is that a thing I can move? Is that a dog bone or a newspaper? I can't tell. Somebody go talk to Countess Snipe and, well, throw darts at her would be good. But how about just we start with a friendly introduction and see how it goes from there? We'll just kind of feel this one out. Oh, is she going to get a tattoo? Because we can do that. We can tattoo you all day. Doesn't even take all day. Just takes minutes. Easiest tattoos ever. What are you doing down here later? Why are you cackling next to a vending machine? Is it because you've seen the CDs? Probably. All right, what is her deal? What do we need to know about her? Mentioned in one of the shows. Oh, okay. It's just stuck in your head. Yeah. I don't recall ever hearing that. That is information I did not know and now know, which is cool. Ask about... Oh, I don't know. Just chat. You know what? Just chit-chat. I want to find out what her deal is. You have roommates? Are you a roommate? Why are you a roommate? You don't live here. God, show her a funny cats video. That's the way to everyone's heart. Ever need to make some new friends, just whip out the cats videos. This tattoo studio parlor chair thing is not very well set up. They've only got 2 colors. And the little water spray bottle thing. They've only got blue and red. Now, admittedly, there's a few colors you can make from blue and red, but not all of them. That's not very well equipped. Right. Have we figured out what this woman's deal is? Can we just send her home? Can we make her go away? I don't want her to be here. I guess... apologize to her? I don't even know what we're apologizing about. Someone just came over, and we're apologizing to them, and I don't know why. Alright, you know, I want to make you leave. I really want you to just flat out go away. Do I need to get in a fight with you? Apparently I can't. Do I need to be friendly to you? Because I'd rather not. I would just like you to leave. No, okay, I can't figure out how to make this woman leave. She does not want to leave. It's totally fine. We'll just go look at the cute puppy and then go to bed. No, that's Bobcat's bed. That's where the robot sleeps. You sleep over here. And Bobcat, what are you actually up to right now? Oh, you should eat after all that time in the scrapyard. You should actually take advantage of the fact that you've got a bunch of scrap in your pockets right now. And, you know, not break down again. That would be the ideal. What else do you need to do? You kind of need to sleep. Alright, yeah, just go... Everybody go to bed. Okay, nap time for everybody. Everybody go to bed and wake up well rested and then do some things. Oh, you waved goodbye. That was nice as you left the room. That was a nice little Sims touch there. Well done, Sims. Everything is asleep. I'd like to say everyone, but we've got multiple species and some non-species going on here. Everything is asleep at this point. Who's got jobs? Okay, the robot is apparently a toddler sports coach. What parent committee approved that? Let's have the Killbot teach our kids soccer. Doesn't seem like that would pass by. Right, and you are an intern, and you are a freelance writer. And the dog is a dog. Super. Why are you sad? What's your problem? You're hungry. Of course you are. Well, of course you are. Why do I have spooky music? Are we having vampires again? Yeah, why is the vampire lady not leaving? Does she live here now? She doesn't live here. I can't control her. What? Why are you here? Why won't you go away? I mean, I get it. I wouldn't leave the epic bathroom either. This is the bathroom of the gods, as far as I'm concerned. Zeus would be privileged to use this bathroom. But you don't live here. You need to go home at some point. Who's up first? Oh, Bobcat, I wanted to address your whole teaching children sports thing, because that's weird. But who's going to work first? 8 a.m. but you're not working today, and 9 a.m. but you're not working today. Great. Can we work on kicking this lady out? Is there some way we can get this woman to go away? I could just greet her rudely, I guess? Maybe? I can't do it even. Alright, just greet her and find out what her deal is. I'm not sure what her deal is, and I don't know why she won't go home. Most distressing. Bobcat, wake up and kill her. Yeah, wake up and destroy her. Get lasers or something. Ah, dismiss roommate. I don't know why you're a roommate. I don't recall inviting you to be a roommate. I just want you to leave. You're taking up room at the darts board. Yeah, I do have a problem with squatters in this game, Willow. You're not wrong. They just sort of come in and they won't leave. She's probably a firefighter. I know she's dressed as to be in the cook career, but I bet she's a firefighter in her off time. They just never leave you alone. Alright, Bobcat, you don't need to get up and destroy her anymore. It's all worked out. Everything's fine. Everything's 100% fine. Everything's super. You are not super, however. What's your problem? Oh, you're hungry. Well, of course you are. And what's your problem? Very little, actually. Go use the epic bathroom of the gods to, you know, do things that you would normally do there. And, do that. Super. Oh, wait, what's the sad music? What? Oh, we didn't get there in time. I see. We kind of didn't get over there in time. That's okay. These things happen. You've got new tattoos. Get to know another sim. Maybe. I don't know. We might do that. Go... You know what? Go get to know this guy. He's hanging outside. Sure. Give him an introduction? Yeah, and then we'll get to know him. I mean, he's waiting right there. They must have heard about the bathroom. Again, this is, you know, Zeus himself would be privileged to use this bathroom. He would consider himself a highly honored if he got to use this bathroom. The heck you're playing guitar? No, 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 no. No guitar while I'm here. No. Oh, did you talk to him? Go get to know him, I guess. Because we've got a quest, and apparently we might get some money for it. More. Yeah, get to know. There we go. Yay, winner. Bobcat, what do you feel you want to do right now as a robot? How about you go capture some butterflies? Don't destroy them. Just capture them. This time. Don't crush them with your strong robot arms. Just delicately pluck them out of the sky. If a few die, those are acceptable losses. It's all cool. No, we didn't want to get to know this person at all? That wasn't in the cards? Oh god, there's a fire. Of course there is. Is everything in this town super flammable? The heck? Those were waffles. Those were our waffles. We're losing the waffles. Oh, except Killbot's on it. Bobcat's on it. Under control. Taken care of. The sink or the toilet is overflowing. I feel left alone, those two things would have worked themselves out. Overflowing toilet, flaming stove. I think they would have solved each other's problems, largely. And this guy who just wandered in off the street decided to feed our dog. Okay, the firefighters are here. Are they going to leave this time? Are they going to go away? Because you are literally the same firefighter who would not leave the Bird Brains house. Are you going to leave this time, or are we stuck with you? Why are you... Okay, now you're just following Bobcat around. It's getting a little creepy over there. And you're going to try again with some waffles. Well, super. Yeah, he just fed my pet. He just came in, watched the fire, and fed the pet. And then left. I mean, I think... No, he's in the bathroom. He didn't leave at all. Everyone wants to use that bathroom. I get it. I understand. It's glorious. It's glorious. There's absolutely no privacy. But I feel, it's 2019. We're above those kind of things. People should see how epic this bathroom is, no matter what may be going on in there at the time. Where did Bobcat go? Oh, Bobcat. Oh, you're over here. Is that a different dog? No, that's our dog. Okay. Fair. Do we need to do anything with the dog? No, actually the dog's best shape of everyone in the house. Good. You could eat some more scrap, and then I'll think of another thing. Go ahead and eat something. Why can't you eat your own car? You're a robot. I feel you should do that. Steve, welcome! Steve! Overtime sucks. Yeah, well, overtime sucks right up until you get the paycheck, I guess. Then it doesn't suck quite as much. Welcome, Steve. Welcome. You haven't missed a whole lot. We blew up a house last week. Not yours. Your house is still, to the best of my knowledge, intact, although fires are frequent in this neighborhood. We just went through another fire. Everything burns here. And we actually started the episode with a fire, and we're kind of wrapping up the episode with a fire. Something is always on fire. But the epic bathroom remains. Bathroom of the gods, still in place. Massive picture windows so they can watch the werewolf taking a bath, because that's important. And robots. Pretty much that. And then yet another neighbor who won't leave. But we're pretty much used to that at this point. Can we set him on fire or shoot him with lasers or anything? How do we shoot you with lasers? Do I have lasers? I'm a robot. I feel I should have some lasers somewhere. Wait, why are you now a roommate? You're not a roommate. You were on the street. You're a hobo, not a roommate. Just because you walked in my front door does not give you any sort of legal contract. The heck is going on in this neighborhood? Yeah, he cleaned the house. That doesn't give him a right to squat here, Willow. He just moved in and now he's a roommate. I mean, he didn't even move in. He walked in the door after I inquired why he was hanging out at our mailbox. And apparently that gives him some sort of legal right to tenancy. I don't know how these things work. That doesn't seem right. Do we have any real estate or landlord and tenant lawyers in the house, please? Nobody else was. Yeah, I don't know quite how that works in the Sims legal world. Hey, you know what? Could you actually not scratch that carpet? We paid a lot of money for that carpet, except you're not the one throwing darts. Yeah, don't scratch that. Bad. Very bad. No, stop scratching that carpet. It costs money. You, however, can turn back into a human, or not, as the case may be. Okay, apparently you're too feral to do that. That's fine. You go be feral. Just don't scratch up the bathroom. He just walked in the door. Is that the legal right of anyone who walks by? They just sort of get to move in and go, hey, I am your roommate now. What are you doing out here? Oh, you're playing with the dog. Okay, fair and sensible. That's a good thing to be doing. And Bobcat is at the computer because that's all anyone ever wants to do. Should we pay bills? Apparently we don't have bills. All right, yay, no bills. Maybe the roommate is picking up the bills, in which case that person is welcome. That would pay for itself. All right, go pick up the trash can and I don't know. I'll plot the next tattoos in the underground tattoo bunker parlor with the CDs and the vending machine. It is sort of a 1986 man cave thing going on down here. Not really sure. Maybe it's an attribute of the house. Maybe it is. Maybe this is technically some sort of like apartment house or something, and anyone who walks in the door has apparently legal rights to tenancy. I don't think that's true. But I don't think that works in the real world, but maybe it works in The Sims. I don't know. Go up here. Yeah, we're all broadly good. Everyone's needs are basically kind of met. Did we ever make good on those waffles that we set fire to? Apparently we did, because nobody's hungry. So we've managed to pick up the pace after the fire this morning. Oh, speaking of which, I should probably replace that, shouldn't I? Yeah, there's a quick $400 gone. Every time we have a fire, it's $400 to $500. I'm not even sure I saw the thing flash up that said your insurance covered it. Maybe. Wow, we've got a lot of pop-ups. You know what? I don't even care that much about the pop-ups. It's fine, game. It's totally fine. That, I think, is where I am going to call it on the stream for now, because I am, as usual, exhausted and hungry, and a teensy bit of a headache, I might add. And sweating because it's like 85 degrees in this room right now. So I am going to call the stream for today on The Sims. And as usual, I'll be kicking around tomorrow playing some Warcraft, or I'll be back on next Friday doing some more Sims. But guys, I know I say it every single time, but I really genuinely appreciate you guys hanging out. Now more than ever, really. I really appreciate you guys coming week after week after week and just having some fun with me playing The Sims, as silly as it is. It does really mean a lot to me, so I do genuinely appreciate it. I know pretty much everyone who does this says that, and I'm sure they all mean it too, and so do I. But anyway, I will let you guys get back to a more sensible lifestyle rather than watching this ridiculous nonsense. I will catch you guys next week if you're kicking around. Otherwise, if you're around tomorrow, I'll do some Warcraft, and you know where to find me otherwise. Folks, I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much. Goodbye, and good.